What's good, people? After a well rested break for myself, I'm back in the building for another Afcon 2021 Watchalong. This time it's Burkina Faso versus Gabon in the last 16 stage, and it begins today. We have another game tonight as well, Nigeria versus Tunisia as well in the evening. So make sure you're sticking around for that as well. But before we do anything, before we begin anything, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, hit that notification bell, share this video with a friend and all of that. And yeah, let's talk about this last 16 stage. Obviously, the group stage ended, when did it end? Thursday evening. Very interesting group stage, full of shock results, last minute goals, good performances from certain teams, bad performances from other teams. So I mean, yeah, it's been a good group stage so far, and obviously now it sets up the tournament to be very exciting now, with some of Africa's finest coming together, clashing with each other to see who comes out on top right through on the final on February the 6th. But today we have the beginning of the last 16 stage, Burkina Faso versus Gabon. A huge opportunity for one of these sides, whoever wins today, to step into the quarterfinals. And that quarterfinal is going to be against one of Nigeria or Tunisia, and we'll find out who they'll be facing tonight. So it should be very interesting, and it's going to be a very tough game, I think, today. I think for both sides, both of these teams will be up for it. Gabon haven't had, I don't believe that they've gotten as far as this before in the African Cup of Nations. So if there's somebody that can correct me, let me know. But I don't think I've ever, in the time I've watched the African Cup of Nations, seen them gone beyond a group stage. I think even in their home tournament, which I believe was 2015, I think it was. Even that tournament, I don't think they got beyond the group stage. I think they went out in the group stages. So, it's going to be very interesting for them to do it without their key players as well. Mario Lemina and Aubameyang. It's very good for, and I feel like, yeah, they've also kind of carved out some sort of team spirit that's been able to carry them through the group stages and into this last 16. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do today. But let's get into looking at the actual tournament bracket for the rest of this knockout phase now, so you guys can see the matchups that we're going to be seeing and potentially seeing as we progress through the tournament. So let me share my screen right now for you all so you can see that. And here we go. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see that a little bit clearly. Let me zoom out slightly. Yeah, I think that should do. But yeah, so obviously today you can see on this side you're seeing Burkina Faso and Gabon, which is happening very soon, in about 20 minutes time. That's when kickoff will be. Then tonight, Nigeria, Tunisia. Tomorrow we'll see Guinea versus Gambia, which is another good tie. And then in the evening we'll be seeing Cameroon versus Comoros, which is a big tie for Comoros. First time in the competition, taking on the hosts. Won't be easy. We'll see what they'll be able to do to see if they can progress. Could they produce a shock? Who knows? And then on the 25th, it's Senegal versus Cape Verde. Obviously, Senegal, one of the favorites of the competition, prior to obviously games being played, taking on Cape Verde. So it should be very interesting. Oh man, like Rich is in here. What are you saying, Rich?
There's not long left of this game. Not long left.
What's the score?
2-1, but big up everyone. I'll catch you later at 7.
All right, big up Rich. Big up Rich. Yeah, Rich is at the Crystal Palace Liverpool game right now, so he's doing some stuff for Eagle Eye Football. So he'll be back here at 7 o'clock tonight when we watch the Nigeria Tunisia game. But big up Rich, man. Make sure you subscribe to Eagle Eye Football as well if you are interested in some more of his Crystal Palace content. And then on the 25th as well, the game in the evening is Morocco versus Malawi. So that's going to be another big tie as well. Malawi with an opportunity to maybe create a shock against Morocco and potentially move into the quarterfinals. And then the final last 16 games, which will be happening on a Wednesday this week, at 4 o'clock, is Cote d'Ivoire versus Egypt. Big clash between two giants of African football. Who will come out on top? Who knows? Will Egypt be going home? Will Mo Salah, supposedly the world's best player currently right now, go home with his nation? Or can they progress through and continue on that status that they have as right now, being the winner of the most African Cup of Nations. So we have to wait and see. And then the final game in the evening will be Mali up against Equatorial Guinea. So it's going to be a very interesting last 16 ties. If I'm going to go off of, let me just have a look at the bracket and say who's going to go through. We'll just run through the games. So I think today Burkina Faso might have just a bit too much for Gabon. But you know, they've been a bit hit and miss. So Gabon could come through. But I'm going to pick Burkina Faso. And then in the game tonight, I'm picking Nigeria. And if we're talking about tomorrow's games, Gambia did very well against Tunisia, but I think Guinea may have a bit too much for them. So we'll see. I think Cameroon will beat Comoros. Comoros have been hit by 12 COVID cases, and so their squad is going to be very, very light. So I see them struggling to even maybe field a proper team. There'll be some makeshift kind of like people going into different positions and whatnot. So I think Cameroon will come through. And then I will pick out of this. I think Senegal will have too much for Cape Verde. I think it'll be a interesting tie. We'll see what happens, but I think Senegal will have more than Cape Verde. And then in terms of the Malawi-Morocco, I'm gonna pick Malawi because I feel like there's gonna be a shock there. Their squad has produced shocks already in the tournament. I feel like they're very strong second half as well from what I've seen of them. Maybe not as much quality as Morocco, for example, but you know, they've got a couple of men up front. They've got Mhango and Madinga specifically that I've seen closely that could produce some scary moments for that Moroccan defense. But we'll have to wait and see. Morocco have a lot of good players, and they could potentially get themselves through just off of those good players alone. But I see it being a very difficult game for Morocco. Malawi will try and bring as much as they can to it. And then moving on to the other games, I think Cote d'Ivoire will beat Egypt, in my personal opinion. And then I think that Mali will take out Equatorial Guinea, and that is really what I'm going to be picking really in regards to that. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Well, yeah, no, I'll stop sharing. We'll come back to the lineups when we get to it. But let me get into some comments whilst we're here. Big up my guy Moss. He says rested round 16 Sunday, of course. Big up my guy Moss, man. Yeah, I'm rested. I'm well. We coming back with more Afcon 2021, so it should be very interesting. And you're saying Arsenal not scoring and on sit back and Burnley come on. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it gets really real now. Going to be a tight first match, I think so as well. I think it'll be tight today. I think Gabon have played really well up until this point. Burkina Faso, I feel like they've got a lot more that they can do. So let's see if they can actually do that. And then need some good Afcon bets. Burkina Faso and Nigeria, I think those will come through. Yeah, Cameroon easy. Big up Drizzy in here. Says Ghana versus Nigeria banter war on Twitter will in March will be peak. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Obviously, Ghana playing Nigeria in the third round of African qualifiers for the World Cup. Some big ties as well. I think Senegal are playing Egypt as well. So it should be very interesting. We'll try and cover that as well on the channel. Have a few guests in here, so we make it kind of even. Ghanaians, Nigerians. Let's see what's going to happen when that game happens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But big up my guy Drizzy for coming through. In Ganu, the UFC heavyweight title for Cameroon. Pretty much the same picks as me. Yeah, pretty much. And Salisu played very well yesterday. We'll see how that develops in regards to the call up for Ghana. And what's going to happen with this whole GFA and the new manager and all that situation. We'll see what happens there. But kickoff is less than 15 minutes to go, and I will pull up these teams for today. Let me just click this and go to the lineups. Yep, so I'll share my screen again so people can have a look at the lineups ahead of the actual game. And here we are. So Burkina Faso, in terms of their team, you have Kofi in goal, Kabore, who I've been really, really interested in looking at. I discovered that he's a Manchester City player who's on loan at Troyes in France. So watch out for him today. coming off the right hand side, he can really push forward and help Burkina Faso on that side. And you've got Yago in defense, and then you've got Toure, Uwatarara, Tapsoba, Bertrand Traore, Guerra, Bande, Sangare, and Utara. And then for Gabon, we've got Amanome, Oyono, Obiang, Obisa, Manga, Pulun, Buketu, Musuanda, Poko, Kanga, Alavina, and Boon Penza. So, I mean, I think for both sides, strong teams. But yeah, as I said, for the Burkina Faso team, make sure you watch out for Kabore, Tapsoba as well, Traore, of course, Guerra, Sangare too. Like those players specifically, you have to watch out for. And then in terms of the Gabon team, you have to look out specifically for the two up front, Alavina and Boon Penza, because those two have been on fire for Gabon in this tournament. They're the people that are providing the attacking intent. We saw Alavina. I think Alavina scored 2, maybe 3 goals this tournament so far. I know Boon Penza's probably scored 2 at least, so it should be very interesting to see what they do today. Defensively, Burkina Faso have been pretty strong, so we'll see how those two up front will do for Gabon against their defense. There may be some gaps to exploit. I don't know how Kabore is going to fare with this 3 at the back system that Gabon are playing, because he might get pinned into his half simply because of the wing backs for Gabon. So it should be very interesting to see how that all kind of turns out in the end. But I'll stop sharing my screen now. And yeah, I mean, let me get into some more. Drizzy saying that Jollof Wars, artistic wars, and electricity, everything is on the line. Yeah, that's true. And then you're saying that if we get Salisu, Lamptey, and Hudson Odoi, we can challenge Nigeria. I don't think it's going to happen over the next 2 months. I can't see it. It just depends on what the managerial situation is, because with Milo now gone, who are the choices? What is the GFA's plan moving forward? Because we've got this playoff to negotiate. If we get through that playoff now, we go into a World Cup. What kind of team is going to be out there? Who knows? Then the following year, it's Afcon again in the summertime in Cote d'Ivoire. What kind of team is going to be out there? Who's the coach? I think in this moment in time, there's no point in trying to rush and try and get a coach. Let's get an interim in and then see what happens. I mean, I don't think the focus will be to try and get players that are eligible to play for the country right now. I think what's going to happen is we probably have to just figure out what we're going to do with this coaching situation. The technical staff look like they've all been sacked, or they're going to be sacked. So we have to replace that technical staff with a different type of coaching team and technical staff. And the decision making, because obviously there's a lot of mix up in terms of the decision making. So the Ghanaian presidents, the Ghanaian government are getting involved with footballing decisions at that level, and that shouldn't be happening. So that has to change at some point. How that's going to change, I don't know. But that has to change in order for the country to move forward in terms of the footballing side of it. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, I'm going to just see where we are. I think we should be ready to go very soon, about 10 minutes or so before kickoff. But yeah, so I mean, in terms of a score prediction today, I feel like Gabon will have a goal or 2 in them. I think it might end up being 3-2 to Burkina Faso, in my opinion. Let's see, 3-2. I want to see some goals today, so let's see what's going to happen there, and hopefully some goals will come through, and see, and we actually get to enjoy the first game. So we'll see. Let me see what Moss is saying. Moss said that sounds like VAR screwed Rich at Palace. It's 3-1 to Liverpool. What happened to the top 4? Arsenal's top 4 challenge. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. I don't know. It's gonna go down to the wire for me. Yeah, it's gonna go down to the wire for me in terms of top 4. There's too many variables, too many different teams Chelsea could even drop into this top 4 battle, so it could be going for a top 3 battle to be top 3 and fourth place battle. Obviously, United are currently in that place right now, but Spurs have got 2 games in hand, I think, on everybody at least. Arsenal as well, they've got their games in hand because they have to negotiate some of these games. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, honestly. And then obviously you've got West Ham, who are going to be in the mix too. So let's see what happens with those teams over the next few months. Obviously, once African Cup of Nations is done, I'm going to go back to doing United content and stuff like that. So we'll be following the top 4 challenge right through to the end of the season and see where we end up and whatnot. But it looks as if on my side, the players are in the tunnel preparing for coming out right now. So we'll see what happens as this happens. They're going to have their national anthems rung out, and it should be very, very interesting. As you can see, you can see the Burkina Faso fans, the Gabon fans, everybody's out in full voice. Their team have a big opportunity of getting into the quarterfinals. Obviously, whoever they will be facing, whichever one of these teams, is going to be a tough one. Specifically, if you're going to face Nigeria, who look like the strongest team so far. So it should be very interesting to see what happens there. So teams now making their way onto the field of play. Then we'll have the national anthems, and then the game will kick off, and it should be very interesting. I expect some goals today. I think it's going to be a 3-2 game. I think that's because I'm looking at the 2 up front for Gabon. They look like they're in good scoring form, and the team looks settled. Despite the loss of 2 of their bigger players and the COVID situation that they had within their team, they look like they are in good goal scoring form. I think for Burkina Faso, they're a very tough tackling team. They're very aggressive defensively. They just need to be able to have a bit of that quality going forward. And obviously with Sangare, Traore, specifically going forward, they've got that quality there. So we have to wait and see. And now the Burkina Faso national anthem is being rung out in the stadium. And yes, the players are there now singing the national anthem. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, to be honest, today. Burkina Faso didn't have the greatest of starts, lost their opening game against the host Cameroon, but they've been able to recover, get through the group stages, and then also now they're here in this last 16 tie. Big opportunity for them to get to another quarterfinal. So we have to wait and see what happens with them. And then on the other side of it, for Gabon, big opportunity here for them to take down one of West Africa's good teams and get themselves into a quarterfinal where they'll be potentially facing Nigeria or Tunisia. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, in all honesty. Interested to see what's going to happen with Bertrand Traore today. Is he going to be he hasn't really had a performance that's been so standout yet. The captain, the main man for Burkina Faso, I haven't seen anything really to see what happens, honestly, where he's been able to do a bit more. But yeah, we'll see. The Mali, Tunisia. No, I don't think Mali are playing Tunisia. Nigeria are playing Tunisia. Mali are playing. Who are they playing? They're playing Equatorial Guinea. So that's going to be an interesting game because Equatorial Guinea have played well in the tournament so far. And Mali, they from what I've seen of them, they looked very comfortable. But yeah. Oh, you mean in the World Cup qualifications? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that should be interesting to see who comes through, to be honest. Because Mali are a really good team, to be honest. But then obviously this is also off the backdrop of what happened in this tournament with the refereeing decisions and all of this. So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens, honestly. I mean, I know for a fact that that referee's not going to be coming into. I think he's finished. I think he's finished. He's not going to be refereeing at any level for quite some time, to be honest with you. And now the Gabon national anthem is being rung out, and the players are singing along with each other. We're about 2-3 minutes from kickoff, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, honestly. But yeah, should be very interesting. This game, as I said, I think it's going to be a 3-2 win to Burkina Faso. But if you're in here, let me know who you think is going to win this game and what the scoreline is going to be. It's going to be very interesting to see who comes through to get through to the quarterfinal, where they face potentially Nigeria or Tunisia. I expect a big performance today from Bertrand Traore. Not seen much of him in terms of affecting games. Obviously, he did have COVID and recovered through the tournament early on. Started the first game and was out for the second. Came back in the third game. So let's see how much that's going to affect, or how much that has affected him, and will he be able to come through and actually put in a standout performance to take their team through, or inspire their team to for them to go through to the next round. So let's see what happens. Big up Hussein. He says Gabon, supporting Gabon right now. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see if your team will come through today. It's going to be a tough game, I think, for both sides. Honestly, I think it could go any way. I think with the two you've got up front, Ruben Penza and Alavina, they are a danger going forward. But then when you look at the Burkina Faso team, they've got Kabore, they've got Sangare, they've got Traore as well. So there's gonna be something. Something's got to give out of these two sides. So let's just see what happens. Honestly, we're close to kickoff right now. Players have exchanged their crests, and have picked their sides of which in terms of where they're going to kick off from, taking their pre-match pictures. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game today. Big up Wow Factor. I hope you're well. And thanks for stopping through. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. Wow Factor, let me know who you think is going to win this game. I think Burkina Faso will win. Be a tight game. Probably a 3-2 win to Burkina Faso for me. But we are very close to kickoff now. Let's see what's going to happen. And we've kicked off. And straight from the kickoff, Buid Penza tried to shoot. So, so you could see the intent already from the Gabonese side. And Wow Factor saying 2-1 to Gabon. I would have thought you, to be honest with you, from there, they've got some danger men up front that's going to be able to cause a big problem, I think, today. But it just depends on whether the rest of the team can find them, and if everything clicks. Obviously, this is winner goes home now. So, this is winner goes home. So we'll see what happens. And you say they look hungry from the previous games. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Alavina tried to knock it down towards Bunpenza. That was a poor kick by the keeper Kofi for Burkina Faso. Throw into Gabon, headed by Yago. Failed to clear, putting himself under pressure here. Early on, Burkina Faso need to do a bit more. I mean, at the end of the day, the Gabon team have already come out with intent. When Penza's taking a shot from kickoff, then you know that they're definitely up for it and full of confidence after coming through the group stage. So we have to see what they can do. They look like they've settled quickly. Burkina Faso look a little bit rattled and have to try and settle into a rhythm here. And that's no, referee waves away. Here's Traore now. Toure. Tapsoba. Moving forward. Was looking for Yago on the overlap, but they kind of get their wires crossed and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick to Gabon. I mean, that was a nice little passage there. An opportunity for the Burkina Faso players to touch the ball, at least get themselves settled into the game, into some sort of rhythm. Seeing Traore drop deep to try and just link play a little bit rather than just leave himself isolated up front, like which was happening to him in the first game against Cameroon. And everything was trying to go through him for him to try and do something, but there's a cross deflected away for a corner to Gabon. A cross from Obiang. Quick start for Gabon so far, putting the Burkina Faso team under pressure. I have seen the Burkina Faso team hit a short corner to Alavina. And there's a shot and it's deflected for another corner. And corner to come in. Poor corner. And there's a throw in. Is that Lavina Obiang? Ooh, good interception there. And Kofi should be able to gather. And Yago leaves his eye off the ball. Here's Oyono to cross it into the hands of the keeper. That was an opportunity there for Gabon. Yago just taking his eye off the ball after the ball was released to him by the keeper. And Oyono was in. Opportunity to cross only Bunpenza to find, but poor cross there. And into the hands of the keeper. And as I said, the Gabonese team, they look up for this. They've started on the front foot. And they are the ones that are putting the Burkina Faso team under pressure. As I said, this system that they're playing is 3 at the back with the 5 in midfield. I feel like it's pinning back the likes of Yago and Kabore for Burkina Faso. So they're struggling to come out of their own half. And they've come with this aggressive front. This aggressive press from the front, Gabon. So it's making it difficult for the Burkina Faso players to play out from the back. They don't really like to play long ball football. I mean, they've got Bande up front. He is very tall, but I don't think he's the kind of player that would like for someone to hit it long and knock it down to. And they may be forced to having to play like this, but we have to wait and see. It's a free kick to Gabon now. Here's Sangare now. Traore tried to flick it in field, but got that horribly wrong. And Gabon take over with the ball now. Here's Paloum in midfield. Ouattara is down. And the referee looks like they're booking somebody. I think he's booking Alvina. Ooh, that was pretty bad, to be fair. That was pretty bad. He's been booked, Alvina. It was a bad tackle there. Referees rightly booked Alavina there for the tackle on Ouattara. So we'll see. You know, as I said, they've been pressing aggressively from the front, and so he's been putting himself about. But we'll see if that may affect the way they play moving forward. So drop ball. Gabon have the ball now. It looks like Guerrero is being booked for the foul. It's a foul on Poco. It'll be a free kick to Gabon. The pressure is coming from Gabon. It's a matter of time until they score on if Burkina Faso don't wake up, which is true. I just think that the tactics on show right now are really like pushing them back, in my opinion. And the free kick due to come in. Ooh, headed away by Tap Sober there. Good defensive header to get rid of it out for a corner to Gabon. But yeah, the tactics on show from what I'm seeing, the 3 at the back, 5 in midfield, the wing backs are really pinning back their fullbacks, Yago and Kabore, who provide an outlet for the Burkina Faso team. And there's a cross into the box. Cleared away. Here's Alavino. Yago getting a bit of a mix-up, but into the hands of the keeper now. Here's Tapsoba. Plays the ball into field and into the midfield, but Traore wasn't able to gather, but they come forward now. There's a cross into the box. There's nobody there. That was a cross from Ouattara. There was nobody. Ooh, nearly gave the ball away there. Gabon. But now there's a bit of pressure from Burkina Faso and they win the ball back. But lose it again. Kabore. But give it away again. Here's Traore now. Oh, he tries to do another flick and it's just not working for him. He needs to keep it simple. Good tackle there from Yago. Here's Traore now. Here's Kabore. On the overlap. And keeper collects. Keeper collects comfortably. But there's the first kind of instance of Burkina Faso now trying to counter press, win the ball high up the field so they can start their attacks. So it's very interesting to see that tactic happening now. Here's Poco now. Out wide to Oyono. Poco continuing his run, loses the ball. Here's Guaira, was fouled. 11 minutes gone, still 0-0, but it's been a very good game, I think, from a tactical perspective. We're seeing both sides trying to impose themselves on each other, trying to get a foothold into the game. Gabon, early part of the game, have put them under pressure with that high press from the two forwards, Boud Penza and Lavina starting those presses. But then just in the last 2-3 minutes, we've seen the Burkina Faso team counter press. I've seen a change in the formation a little bit. I'm seeing Bande and Traore now at the front two, and maybe to just put a bit of pressure under those three centre halves who are trying to pass, who have so much freedom passing the ball out from the back. Now they have another problem to deal with, essentially, with Traore moving off of the right hand side and up front with Bande. So it's pretty interesting to see. Good ball. Here's Traore now. Tries to switch. Can he get there? No, he can't. Here's Kabore now. And you can see him go. And this is what I'm talking about. Such a strong runner going forward. Can he cross? Oh, and he just messes it. He messes it at the end of it there. But Kabore, you saw that play there. Just gets past his marker and just runs ahead. Just the final ball. But it looks like there's going to be a VAR check. No, stretcher's coming on. Two players have clashed. Kabore, Ubisa. Kabore with a strong run there. Gets past Obiang. Let's have a look at what happened here. Let's have a look. Ooh. Probably just he just stepped on his ankle, on the back of his Achilles, possibly from that crossbar. Good play by Kabore. Just gets past Obiang with relative ease. Gets himself into a position. Obasa coming Obiasa coming across, trying to stop the cross. The cross wasn't great from Kabore. He was under pressure. And the ball goes out. The referee looks like he's receiving some sort of information. But yeah, great play by Kabore there. I think it's a little bit accidental, clumsy, but I don't think he means to do that. But you never know what the referee's interpretation of this is. The Burkina Faso bench obviously thinking that it's a penalty of some sort. Kabore is still down, injured. Hopefully he's all right, because he's been a joy to watch in the tournament so far. So hopefully there's no long lasting effects. He's up now. Probably just a sore one for him. Hopefully he'll be able to continue. But yeah, there's a booking now for Sydney Obisa. But let's see what happens here, because in all honesty, when I'm looking at this, Kabore just gets past Obiang, no problem at all. And then Obisa has been beaten and kind of steps on his ankle. So what's been given here? The referee. Oh, so he's given a penalty. It looks like he's given a penalty here, because I see Bertrand Traore has got the ball. Wow. So there is a penalty here to Burkina Faso. Wow. Interesting here. And an opportunity for Burkina Faso to take the lead. Let's see what's going to happen here. they don't really seem happy at all with the decision. But to be honest with you, when you look at it slowed down, it looks like a penalty. To be honest with you, Kabori gets past Obisa, puts the cross in, but then like in the follow through, kind of steps on the back of his ankle, back of his calf, as he goes, as he's heading down, basically, like kind of pushes him, and then kind of steps on the back of his calf, back of his ankle. Referee's given a penalty. No VAR check involved. Bertrand Traore is to step up. Will he score? Let's see. And he misses. Bertrand Traore misses. It hits the crossbar and it's out for a corner. Wow. I thought he scored. I thought Bertrand Traore scored there, but he misses. Wow. That is crazy. Wow. I literally thought he scored. I thought he scored there, but he hits the top of the crossbar, rebounds out, and then it's now a corner to Burkina Faso. That is crazy. Bertrand Traore with a missed opportunity. I told you had to watch him today because he has not performed well throughout the tournament. I know he's had COVID and recovered from it, but in all honesty, you have to bury that there. You have to bury. There's a corner from Sangare into the box, well over everybody, and it's a foul, and it's a free kick to Gabon. Wow. So it's still 0-0. And Traore, looking at his penalty. Oh, I thought he was in. I actually thought he was in. I actually thought he scored. And I've seen it just hit the top of the crossbar. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Big up my guy Guarin. I hope you're well. Thanks for stopping through. He's saying, let's go Faso. Let's see what's going to happen. Yes, he missed it. It hit the bar. That was the chance. He blew it. If he had scored, it would have been more exciting. Yep, that's true. And that is crazy. So we're still 0-0. And it looks like that was a big chance for Burkina Faso. Can Gabon get themselves right back into the game? But let's see, honestly, because there was a bit of pressure telling. Bertrand Traore is going to be shaking. The whole dressing room will be shaking their head because, in all honesty, he should be burying that. He's the captain. He's the one that should be taking the responsibility. He's taking the responsibility. He should score. And he's missed. I thought it was in, honestly. I was like about to celebrate that he scored. But he's missed, hit the top of the crossbar and rebounds out. Here's Tapsoba stepping forward now. And tried to find one of Bande. Here's Traore. Tapsoba now. Tried the long ball. Diagonal. Headed away. Here's Kabore now. Seems fine after his injury. Here's Traore now. Just needs to keep it simple. Needs to keep it very simple. Gives the ball away again. But he get lucky. Here's Torre now. Here's Yago. Gives the ball away there. Torre again. Gets fouled. And he's fouled there by Oyono. Sangare to take the free kick. Crosses it, but poor free kick from Sangare there. And Gabon win it back. And there's a foul there. And I think Torre to be booked now. Yeah, Torre booked there. The game will become scrappy now as The midfield. Oof, that was a bad tackle there from Torre. Just looking at this penalty again. Hitting the crossbar in that manner, like he's not had a great tournament so far. And they're showing the booking for Boone Penza for having a go at the referee, I believe, for that penalty decision. But here's Gabon on the attack now. And it's a corner to Gabon. Last touch for Tapsoba there. Let's have a look if he did actually. No. Here's Kanga to take the corner for Gabon. Ooh, off the line. Oh! And cleared away. Oh, offside. Offside. It's offside. Boone Penza's claiming a handball. I'm going to have a look at this on the replay. I don't think it's a handball. Hands down by the side, I think. It's a bit of pinball in the box, but yeah, no. Hands down by the side, hits the shoulder. It's not a handball. Here's Boone Penza. Here's Alavina. Tries to find his strike partner there, but headed away. Here's Oyono into the box now. Can he cross? Cleared away by Tapsoba there. Here's Oyono again. Here's Muswanda, but he's a loose touch there. Here's Torre. Here's Paloon. Here's Oyono. Oof, poor touch there by Paloon. He loses the ball there. Such a poor ball. Such a poor ball by Uwatara. I don't think he's gonna continue in the second half if he plays like this, because he's not really played well when I've seen him. I think he was in the first game and then he was out of the second and third games, in my opinion. So from what I saw, but there's a clash here. Or is the referee playing on? Kanga is down for Gabon. The referee is not trying to stop play, and they've given the ball. They've put the ball out of play. And was it a clash with Torre? Let's have a look. To be fair, Torre didn't really do much in that. Instead, so yeah, I think it's Muswanda who stepped on his own player's foot. I don't think Torre did anything wrong there. So the referee has every right to, or it looks like the keeper is down now for Gabon. Amanome. It's all kicking off in this game all of a sudden. Like, players are going down injured. Players are all going down injured. Like, there's something going on. What's going on right now? The keeper is down. He's saying he's holding his hamstring, it looks like. He's getting treatment on the field of play. Who knows what's going to happen, honestly? Will they be able to sub their keeper off? Will it be a waste of a sub? It's all kicking off. It's 26 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Bertrand Traore misses a penalty after it was awarded for a tackle by Obisa on Kabore. Keeper's back up now. Bertrand Traore steps up, hits the crossbar, and it rebounds out. And it's still 0-0. Very surprising. I think Gabon have had a lot of the early game. It's really not settled since then. A lot of fouls in midfield, specifically from the likes of Poco for Gabon or Traore for Burkina Faso. So, which I knew would happen. It would settle into that kind of game where it would be open in the beginning because you have to make a marker. It's a chance to get into a quarterfinal here in the last 16. And you can see there's been a total level of dominance in regards to possession and shots on goal at least for Gabon. And here they come forward again. Here's Oyono. Here's Alavina now. Tries to get past Torre there, but he gives the ball away. And here they are on the break now, Burkina Faso. And here's Bertrand Traore. And he shoots. Oh, and off the post, and he scores. What a breakaway from Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore makes up for his mistake there. And he scores the goal. Goes out and celebrates in front of the supporters on the running track there. But what a breakaway by Burkina Faso and a goal for Bertrand Traore to make up for his penalty miss earlier on in the game. And it's 1-0 to Burkina Faso. What a breakaway there. We're going to have a look at it on the replay. The keeper is struggling, I think. I think the keeper is struggling. But let's have a look at Oyono giving the ball away. And I believe it was Sangare Utara who passes the ball to the Burkina Faso forward Bertrand Traore, who keeper comes out of his goal way too early, and he didn't look like he was really comfortable. Bertrand Traore just slips it in through the gap between him and the post, and it hits off the post and into the net. Bertrand Traore making up for his miss spot, and they lead by 1-0. Let me update this banner for you people so you can see what I'm seeing. And they lead 1-0. The keeper is struggling. He looks like he's still struggling, to be honest with you. Guarin saying yes. Burkina Faso, very good, good breakaway. Keeper has cramp. Yeah, he doesn't look comfortable at all. But here's Oyono now. Poor touch from Alavina. Tried to find his strike partner, Buin Penza. Here's Poco. Muswanda. So, Alavina was there. Tried to play the through ball in. There's Musanda. Gives the ball away. And Burkina Faso clear. Half an hour gone. As you can see, it is 1-0 to Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore with the finish after his penalty miss earlier on in the game. Here's Kanga now. Here's Oyono. Musanda. Back to Oyono. And it's a free kick. Sangare giving it away. Referee gives the free kick. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, Kanga fouled. Yeah, it's a foul by Sangare. Just a bit too eager to try and win the ball back there. Just clips him. He goes down. Buin Penza to take the free kick. Should be very interesting situation here. Here's Bupenza standing over this free kick. Will he take a shot? He may feel like he's got a gap there, but I would cross the ball here. Let's see. Poor free kick from Bupenza. Takes a shot. Oof! Parried away by Kofi, and it goes out for a corner to Gabon. It was a good effort there by Bupenza after that poor free kick. Kanga to take the corner now for Gabon. Referee's just spotted something, some pushing and shoving there between Poco and Utara. Kanga to take. It was a good corner, but nobody on the end of it for Gabon. Has another opportunity here to cross. Good cross there. It looks like another corner to Gabon. And Kanga with another corner. Hits the first man. But Gabon retrieve. And ooh, oh, he's dropped it. Ooh. Kofi dropped it there, nearly lobbed. Wow. And he's down. He's down now. But that was Obiang with the effort. Seeing the keeper off the line. Backpedaling the keeper does. He catches it, then drops it. Because he didn't want the momentum to take the ball into the net, but then he gathers and recovers just ahead of Bupenza. That was a close one there for the keeper. Oof. As I said, this game is looking like there's going to be a lot of excitement. In my opinion, I think there's going to be a lot of excitement in this game moving forward into the second half because it's winner takes all here. But the keeper, Kofi, there was so unlucky. Obiang with the opportunity. Sees the keeper off his line, takes the shot. And it nearly resulted in an opportunity for Gabon to get back into the game. Just a replay of the Bertrand Traore goal. Ouattara with the assist there. Keeper comes on rushing very early, and then I think the keeper's injured. In all honesty, like I think the keeper's injured. He came out because he wasn't too sure about what he was going to do with that situation. High line from the Gabon players, which it kind of was showing a bit of their dominance moving forward. But in all honesty, it's now resulted in them going 1-0 down, and it's going to be very interesting. It looks like Kofi is back up now for Burkina Faso. A bit of a shoulder injury there. I think he was nearly embarrassed there, so maybe he just decided to time waste a little bit, but we'll see. Big up Christopher. Big up from the Bahamas. Big up yourself. Thank you for stopping through, man. If you've been watching the game, what have you made of it so far? And if you have a score prediction for me, let me know. Here's Bande now. Here's Traore, the goal scorer. Here's Toure now in midfield. Ooh, it was close there. Alavina probably could have nipped him there. The press is still happening though. The press is still happening for Gabon. They're not going to change their tactics just because they're 1-0 down. They're going to play the same way, it looks like. Just they feel like they probably are hard done by it. They started off this game full of confidence from the off. Bupenza with a shot from the kickoff, tried to try and catch the keeper off his line or unsighted or without concentration. So their intent was there from the beginning. But to go 1-0, to be 1-0 down at this point in time, even after a missed penalty by Bertrand Traore, to be 1-0 down, they will feel like they're a bit hard done by. But in all honesty, it's the part of the game. This is football. One moment could cost you a goal in a game. So they find themselves 1-0 down, and they're going to have to do something to fight. In my opinion, I expect it to be a goal fest. To be honest with both of these sides, so they both have the capability of scoring goals. But I think at the back, they're not that great either. So, for either side. So it should be very interesting. To ball forward towards Traore, headed away by Obisa for Gabon. But they lose the ball now. Here's Yago. Ooh, he dummies. Here's Bande. Can he release the ball? And he gets no free kick. I thought the referee was going to blow for a free kick. But he waves it away. And there's a foul. Sangare is down after the Kanga challenge. Yeah, Sangare is down at the moment. I just want to see a replay of the Kanga challenge. Kanga's just pulling up Sangare there. Just apologizing to him for the challenge. I think it was. Let me just have a look at this on the replay. Oh, he kind of leaves his foot in, I think. Kind of leaves his foot in there. But it is a free kick to Burkina Faso. 38 minutes gone, 1-0 to Burkina Faso. Bertrand Traore with the goal after missing a penalty earlier on in the game. The captain having to take responsibility and drag his team back into the lead anyway, to put their team into the lead. He's standing over this free kick now. Keeper is injured, in my opinion. And I think Traore knows this and may decide to take a shot from here. This is about 40 yards out. Takes the shot well over the bar. I knew he was going to try it. He is the main man for Burkina Faso, but sometimes decision making is important, regardless of if you're the main man or not. Gabon with the ball upfield. Yago fouling Bupenza. Here's Oyono now. Tries to cross it into the box towards Alvina, but headed away. Here's Tapsoba now. And he was fouled. The front two not been clicking too much for Gabon. Alvina not really had much in the game. I think Bupenza's had a couple of opportunities. Here's Yago now. They'll need to do a bit better in the second half if they want to get something from the game. Here's Bande down now. And this is where it begins. This is where some of this is going to begin. Just eating up vital seconds. Picking their moments when they're on the attack. Keeping control of the ball. Here's Traore under a bit of pressure there by Obisa. So just following him all the way from the back. Into ball forward. Into no man's land. Cleared away. Here's Poco now. Trying to go past Yago, but he doesn't. Here's Bupenza now. Here's Musonda. Here's Poco. Crossed into the box and cleared away by Tapsoba. Here's Bande now coming away with the ball. Poor layoff towards Traore. Obisa trying to find Bupenza, and he does find him. He comes inside. Does he score? He scores! Bupenza with the finish. Oh, it's offside. It is offside. It is offside. It is offside for Gabon. Bupenza offside. Let's have a look at this again. Good finish by Bupenza, but he is offside there. Called by the linesman. The Gabon manager not happy. Looks like the referee is getting some sort of advice, maybe to just get the confirmation on the offside if VAR have gotten it, who maybe spotted something. Looks like there is a check going on at least. Will Bupenza's goal stand, or is it going to continue 1-0? Looks like they're awaiting a decision. Okay, no decision. We continue on. Still 1-0 to Burkina Faso. Good tackle there. Kabore. Utara. His Sangare trying to power forward. Trademark style from Sangare. There's a foul on Bertrand Traore now. Free kick to Burkina Faso. Oh no, sorry, I thought that was a foul. It's a throw-in. Ball went out of play. Kabore coming forward for Burkina Faso. There's only 2 minutes left of this first half plus added time. Probably be about 2 to 3 minutes. Here's Traore. Feels like he was pulled down. Referee looks in his direction and doesn't give anything. And Traore offside. There's 53 of you in here watching right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video as well. And yeah, just make sure you hit those notification bells. We're going to be going live throughout the course of this tournament, right through to the final. Tonight, there will be Nigeria versus Tunisia, which we'll be watching alongside my guy Rich, Eagle Eye Football, and my guy Banks from the final third. So it should be very interesting to see if Nigeria will come through that game as they currently are the tournament favourites. So we have to wait and see. But it is 1-0 here. Interesting first half, full of moments. But let's have a look. Let's see if Gabon can maybe carve out an opportunity before half time. It's a good ball to Oyono, but takes the wrong option there. Brings it down to a poor touch and out for a throw-in to Burkina Faso. Here's Traore now. Just holding the ball up. It's a throw-in to Gabon. Referee is not looking in his way at all. Knows he's trying to just win a few fouls here to try and eat up some some precious time. Here's Paloon. Out wide to Obiang. Just can't go to the touch there. Good pressing there. And there's 2 minutes of added time before the end of this first half. Here's Obiang. Tackle there. Dango Ouattara in midfield for Burkina Faso with the assist. He's actually stepped up his game since those first 15-20 minutes and has really been working really hard alongside Sangare to try and just be workhorses in that midfield, press high, win the ball back and release it to the likes of Bande and Traore for Burkina Faso up front. So it's been very interesting to see that transformation from Dango Ouattara. It's a long ball forward towards Bupenza. But Oyono looks like he can recover this ball here. Can he get across into the box? Here's Kanga now. Oyono, can he put a cross into the box? Poor cross there. He had an opportunity to cross that in there, but he doesn't. Traore pressing, but I think it's a foul. There's a ball forward towards Alvina. Here's Kabore to clear up field. And it's a throw in to Burkina Faso. Last 8 seconds of, and the referee is blown for half time. Actually, we had a few seconds left, but he's blown for half time early, and it is 1-0 to Burkina Faso at half time. The goal after 28 minutes from Bertrand Traore. Good goal for him. After missing a penalty early on in that first half. And boy, it's been an enjoyable game so far. I feel like if we just round up that first half, I mean, you look at it, you see right from the off, Bupenza with a shot from the kickoff, just kind of showed the intent of Gabon. They knew and they know how important this game is for their country right now to get into a quarterfinal to potentially face a Nigeria or a Tunisia, depending on the result later on today. So you see how they've done what they've done in that first 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. They were high press, aggressive press from the front. The two up front, Alvina and Bupenza, trying to win the ball back from the defenders of Burkina Faso, not letting them settle, letting them settle in that first half and that first 15, 20 minutes. Burkina Faso would like they're trying to be very comfortable, play the ball out from the back, but they weren't able to do that. Their fullbacks pushed back Yago and Kabore, being pushed back by the wide the wing backs of Gabon with Oyono and Obiang. So they made it very difficult. But then as the game grew and the Burkina Faso players were able to put their foot on the ball and pass it and move it like the way they know how to, it kind of created more opportunities. Then we had a situation, Kabore powering past, I believe it was Obiang, getting into the box, and then a tackle from Obisa for Gabon on Kabore, who left his foot in a bit late as he was trying to cross the ball into the box. I think he gave him a shove on the shoulder, and then he was a bit late in the tackle, kind of hit him at the back of the calf ankle area. And he goes down for and it goes down, and there was a bit of confusion. Penalty was given by the referee. I don't know if that was on the advice of VAR or not, but the penalty was given. And then penalty. Traore steps up. I thought it was in. He hits the top of the crossbar. It rebounds out, and then it was cleared. It was ricocheted out for a corner to Burkina Faso. And then in the 28th minute, a great breakaway. I think it was between Yago and I think Tapsoba, who won the ball back from Gabon in and around their box. Then the ball moves through midfield from, I believe, Traore into Ouattara, who sees Traore, who's on the shoulder of the last man. Gabon's defenders very high up the field. Traore spins in behind. The ball goes through into space. Keeper comes rushing out from very, very far. He's in no man's land, and the smallest gap between the keeper and the post, Traore with a very accurate shot rolls it into the net from probably be about 22, 23 yards out of the goal, rolls it in, it hits off the post, and he runs away to celebrate with his fans on the running track. And it's 1-0 to Burkina Faso. And then into the last few moments of that first half, a shot from Bupenza for Bupenza kind of rebounds after a failed corner. And it was parried out by the keeper Kofi for Burkina Faso, and then an outrageous opportunity from, I believe it was Obiang, who saw the keeper off of his line from well out, probably nearly halfway up the field, sees him off his line, and he tries an audacious type of lob. The keeper catches it, but then drops it. Bupenza nearly gets in there, but he gathers. And so, those are the moments of that first half. And to be honest with you, I think that goal for Burkina Faso is possibly just not on the balance of play. I think Gabon have dominated in terms of chances, but when it counted, Burkina Faso got the one that counted. And I think that they've grown into the game as the game has gotten on. They've been able to put the ball down and play like how they know how to do. And their key men are actually stepping up in the right moments. You're seeing Sangare's energy in midfield, Kabore coming forward for the action on the penalty. Bandé's done really well, linking with Traore. And yeah, it's been a really good game so far. Big up to it's Javinho. What happened to Gabon? They didn't score. No, they didn't score. They've had chances, but they've not been able to score. It's been a good first half for them, I think, from an attacking standpoint. They've tried to create chances, but there's nothing really been clear cut in terms of chances on goal. And Burkina Faso have taken the lead, unfortunately, against your country. I believe you are of Gabonese descent. So, I mean, it's all to play for in that second half. Let's see if they'll be able to come back into the game. I did say I was expecting goals in this game, so it's far from over, I believe. And let's see if Gabon can come back into the game. But if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell. Share this out with your friends, your family, and whatnot. And join me, Eagle Eye Football, and many others as we are covering Afcon 2021 right through to the final. And it's a good game right now today. I've enjoyed this first half. So let's see what happens in the second half. I must say, what a half. Yeah, it's been a good half of football for me here. I don't know if you're watching the Chelsea-Tottenham game or if you're referring to this, but if you're referring to this, it's been a good half of football so far. Yeah, just going through some of these halftime highlights. I think they're going to show us this Obiang chance here. Yeah, look at that. Just sees the keeper off his line. Keeper catches, then drops. Bupenza was nearly in there. But he does what he does. I mean, look, really interesting right now. Just looking at this again. Oof, I think he knew the momentum was going to take him into his goal, so he had to drop it. But he just gathers and collects. Bupenza just hits him on the shoulder and he stays down for a bit to try and eat up a few more seconds because he knows that was a big mistake and he didn't want to unsettle himself by just getting up quickly and getting on with the game. And then the offside, yes, and this is the offside for Bupenza. Good finish by Bupenza there, but I want to see the replay again because he's shocked. He doesn't feel like he's offside. I need to see it again. They'll show it. Let me see. Yeah, he's just too lazy to get back on side. But yeah, he's too lazy to get back on side. And so he shouldn't be shocked that was an offside, to be honest with you. Oh, you said false London Derby, so no, watching Afcon. Fair enough. Okay, you are from South Africa, but you're watching along. Hey, look, I mean, it's been a good first half. And obviously, all of us were Africans, so we enjoy this football. So I'm hoping that you enjoying this game as well, like how I am. But yeah, right now, yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, I mean, right now we're going into the second half. It's all to play for. I think Gabon have enough to try and get back into this game, in my opinion. They just need to take their chances. Burkina Faso obviously battling very hard in midfield, trying to make sure they win the ball back very quickly. And as I said, they've got danger, man. They've got Kabore. I like the energy that Traore, Sangare are showing in midfield. Ouattara as well, and then obviously up front, Bande and the main man Bertrand Traore providing the difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half. It's going to be exciting, and then we've got more football tonight, which I'm excited for. Nigeria versus Tunisia. Tunisia with the last minute defeat to Gambia in their final group game, which was interesting to see. After they missed a penalty as well in that game as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Tunisia will turn up, because obviously their squad is really been affected by COVID. I don't know what kind of bench. They only had 7 players on the bench when you're allowed 12. So some of their players are going to be affected by COVID. Are some players recovering and coming back? Who knows what's going to happen, in all honesty there. But yeah, come on. Pick yourself up, man. Thank you for stopping through, man. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it very, very much. But second half to come. This is something I don't know. We have to wait and see when the teams come out. Will they have a full squad today? Who knows? I noticed that they only had 7 substitutes. They used 5 of them, and I think the keeper was sent off in the game against Gambia. So so they won't have they have a third choice keeper, I think, who will have to be in there. But you never know. But we'll never know what's going to happen there. In all honesty. But yeah, I really want to watch that one, but I think this is for Nigeria. But me too. I think Nigeria are going to win that game. Too comfortable in their first two games. They made 6 changes in their final group game against Guinea-Bissau, and they still were comfortable in that game. So I'm looking at their squad; it's very strong. Team spirit is there. So in all honesty, they look like they're the favorites for the cup. It's only when they will face Cameroon, who have the crowd behind them, 12 man, or Cote d'Ivoire. If they have a Cote d'Ivoire, then there's a bit of quality there that you have to try and navigate through the game. And I don't know if their defenders have been tested so much just yet. So we have to wait for that first test for their defenders. But going forward, Moses Simon, player of the tournament so far for me, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how he fares tonight. Because even when he came off the bench against Guinea-Bissau, it was one of his actions that led to a goal for Nigeria. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But watch the game tonight, because we're going to be watching it as well. Watch the game tonight, because it's going to be interesting to see what Tunisia will turn up, because they played really well against Mauritania, but then the game against Gambia was very poor. So we'll see. But yeah, that assist was really good. Like, he spotted him early, saw the run on the shoulder of the last man, and said, "Look, I'm gonna play it into that space." And then quick thinking from Traore, on rushing keeper, smallest of gaps appearing now, or like kind of closing, and he just puts the ball into that space, gets it in off the post, and he runs away with his and celebrates with his supporters behind the goal. I mean, look, at the end of the day, what can you say, man? It's good when you score for your country, you're the captain, and you've missed a penalty as well. Come on. That's what has to happen. And then saying, even with the trophy, bro, that squad is fire. Though it's fire. I'm telling you, like, the squad is too fire. Like, I'm jealous as a Ghanaian, seeing some of the boys that they've been able to bring from abroad and settle them into the team. I'm jealous, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of team they put out tonight. I'm sure they're going to go back to their full strength team. And it's all about what Tunisia turns up. Is it going to be the Tunisia that played so well against Mauritania, or will it be the team that we saw against Gambia, who are very poor and well deserved to lose, in my opinion, in that game? So we'll see. Big up my guy Jez. Hope you're well. Thank you for stopping through. I hope Spurs aren't losing. I don't know the score. I hope Spurs are doing well. Well, maybe not well, because obviously we're in the top 4 race with you. So maybe I don't want you to do well. But hopefully, everything's all good with you. And Moss saying super rich Eagles may hammer the Tunisians. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see on that there. We'll have to wait and see. But that will be happening tonight. We'll be back here, I think 6:30. I think it'll be 6:30. I'll be back here at 6:30, because there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to discuss about this Nigeria team. We're going to preview it a little bit better than we have been over the last few weeks, last couple of weeks, because we've had a lot of games to cover. So it's just been a little bit of time, but hopefully we can spend a bit of time to kind of go through all of this. Just saying we're getting cooked, but you don't expect a result today. Fair enough. But yeah, seems if we somehow get a new manager bounce. Yeah, to be fair, like, it's been difficult for you lot for anybody to get any sort of new manager bounce because of COVID, games getting called off, not enough time on training fields and all of this type of stuff. It's very difficult for people to make a judgment on, managers that have come in mid-season and, in a very crucial stage as well, where it's, Christmas and all these games coming thick and fast. It's always very difficult. So, it is what it is. But the players look like they're on their way back onto the field of play. Looks like it's going to be a substitution for Gabon. Uchanga is going to come on, but who's coming off? I don't know. I have no idea who's going to come off. But people, there's 57 of you in here watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button as well. Make sure you hit that notification bell. We're going to be going live for most of the games, all the games now left, right through to the end of the competition. So every single game now we'll be going live, doing commentary, analysis, preview. and all of that. And there'll be call-ins as well after certain games and whatnot for right through to the end of the tournament. So make sure you just hit that subscribe button, and you'll be able to see a lot more of Afcon 2021 right through to the final on here, Pros Only TV. Thank you very much, people. Yeah, so the substitution has happened now. And we've kicked off for the second half. We've kicked off in the second half now. It's still 1-0 to Burkina Faso. And Gabon get back into the game. Let's see. Let us see. Just saying, I need Ghana not to embarrass us. It could be embarrassing. Who knows? Poor ball there by Traore, trying to find his teammate to try and move forward. Bande to try and move forward there. Trying to see who the change was for. Let's have a look. Yeah, so in midfield, that change was for Musanda. Musanda was taken off for Uchanga. It's a great ball there. Here's Utara, who recovers the ball. Here's Kabore now. It's a great player, Kabore. I'm jealous. Man City have got themselves one for the future there. Here's Sangare. And it's a throw-in. Yeah, Utara just trying to get past Poco, and he sticks a leg out and fouls him. So it's actually a free kick to Burkina Faso. Traore to take it. Let's see what happens here. He's going to try and cross this one across the face of goal. He's not going to shoot from here. I'm sure of that. Crosses it. Ooh, it was a good free kick. It's just nobody was able to get their head on it. Just over the top of everybody. But good free kick there from Traore. Out for a goal kick now, though, to Gabon. Gabon need to step it up a little bit more. I think they need to create a few more openings, in my opinion, because they haven't been able to make their moments in the game count just yet. Here's Obiang though, trying to just motor forward. Kabore. Ooh, Kabore. I think he fouls him. He definitely fouls him. Yeah, in my opinion, because he was turned. Kabore was turned there by Obiang, but let's have a look here, because he gets the ball, and look at this. He just makes a good movement here, just a turn inside of him, and he's getting held here. Kabore looks confused as if, what's happened? Why have you given the foul? But it's a foul. It's free kick to Gabon in a good area. And I think that's the danger for that's the thing for Kabore to learn as he grows as a defender. That as much as he's very good going forward, his defensive duties and being stronger in that area when players and opposing players are coming at him, he needs to be better with his decision making in terms of not giving away free kicks in silly areas like he's just done here, and getting turned easily like he was by Obiang. So Kanga now to take the free kick for Gabon. There's an opportunity here if they can take it. Let's see. Ooh, it was a good idea there. Tried to just rolls it across the floor. Bupenza just misses the ball completely, but it was a good idea. Here's Alavina, tried to go across the ball there, cleared away by Utara. Out for a corner to Gabon. Now another couple of changes now. Alvina not been his day-to-day at all. He comes off for Buanga. And there'll be another change. And that's Oyono coming off. And May coming on for Gabon. Looks like this is going to be, it's a bit more, maybe a bit more of an attacking change there. We'll see how it kind of lays out. And Manga with the header over the bar. Yeah, it looks like there'll be a tactical switch, I think, from the three at the back. I believe so. I think it would help, to be honest with you, because the three at the back with the five in midfield is not helping, in my opinion, in terms of their attack. Because to be honest with you, then the Burkina Faso players, they've got some outlets, of course, they've got a lot of energy in midfield, but I think sometimes the quality is lacking when they get to that final third, especially sometimes when Bertrand Traore is trying to make an opportunity and make an opening. He might trot over the ball or give it away in a crucial moment. So it's one of those things there. Here's Manga now coming forward with the ball. Here's Kanga. Oh, that was very poor from Yago there. Slices at a clearance. Here's Kabore. Tackled by Kanga there. Ball out for a throw-in. Here's Buanga now. Comes forward. Tries the early ball to Bupenza. And Bupenza, frustrated there that the ball didn't come through, pushes Kabore in the back as he was there on the cover. Kabore, very quick, strong defender as well. Great going forward. Manchester City have got themselves one for the future, and I'm jealous. He's on loan at Troyes at the moment in France. They've got themselves a star, I think, in the making, to be honest with you. Ooh, and there's a foul there. There's a foul there by Obiang on Ouattara. Free kick to Burkina Faso. And this is not, I don't think there was anything there. I don't think there was a touch. Maybe if there was anything, it was very slight in terms of the contact. Yeah, just on the top of the toe, yeah. Yeah, this is one thing that they don't want. The Gabon players, they don't want to get dragged into, all these little silly fouls and the time wasted and whatnot. They need to just play their game to see if they can get back into the game and then build a platform from there in terms of confidence to try and see if they can get a winner if they want to get back into this game, really. So let's see. Good header. The pressure in midfield from those midfield three of Sangare, Toure, and Ouattara, they've done really well. And they've given the ball away. As I'm saying this, they've given the ball away in the midfield. Good turn by Poco. Feeds the ball into me. Has no help. He's trying to get past Yago himself, but it is a throw-in. Here's May. Good turn again. Ball forward towards Bupenza, but gathered by Kofi, the keeper for Burkina Faso. Takes his kick. Long kick towards Utara, but just runs away from him and out for a Gabon throw, which they take quickly, trying to get himself back into this game. Here's Kanga. Oof. Nearly an interception there from Traore. Here's Buanga. Ooh. Keeper gathers again. There was a ball trying to feed it into Bupenza, but there was an intervention there from the head. Was it from? It's from May. Instead, if May had left it, probably could have dropped to Bupenza. Sangari in midfield now. He's got a lot of space. Finds Bande, and I believe he's offside. Here's Obiang, a lot of space on this left-hand side for Obiang here. Camping up into midfield. Buanga now. Oh, poor. Here's Ouattara. Ooh. I know May down. Feels like he was hit. But is he going to be booked? I think there was every right to go for the ball, in my opinion. There's a loose ball. Ooh, maybe just caught the top of his head with the flying boot there. Like, ooh. Maybe should have stopped short, jumped over him, hurdled him. If he knew he wasn't going to get the ball, to be fair, but keepers finally play on. Ooh, loose there. Ooh, Poco is going to go into the book for that now. Finally, he's had a few, to be fair. He's going to go into the book there, but loose there from the Gabonese players, giving the ball away. Yeah, Poco was gonna get booked there. I mean, it's not the first tackle I've seen that was bad from him, to be fair. So he's lucky that he hasn't been in the book earlier today. Yeah, it just fouls Guerra. Just under 60 minutes gone. It's still 1-0 to Burkina Faso. I think now there's pressure on Gabon to try and get back into the game. The Burkina Faso players have been trying to just, I'm not going to say waste time, but they've definitely withdrawn in terms of they've got their goal now. They feel confident defensively to be able to hold on to this lead, but that's always a dangerous thing. I think, there's going to be some change. There needs to be some changes to just refresh a few things on the field, in all honesty, but they don't want to lose too much rhythm. So when I'm looking at it, it's those three in midfield behind the two up front. I think maybe Bande might be tiring, so you may have to change him. And then you got to maybe change another player in that midfield that, probably a Traore, a Toure, because he's been booked already. So maybe him you take off to try and refresh it a bit, just to make sure that they can defend this lead if that's what they're intending to do, and maybe get the energy moving forward as well. There's me, Fals Kabore. And it's a free kick to Burkina Faso. Here's Ouattara now. Ooh, tried to feed Traore there, who was on the run, but was intercepted. Here's Obiang now for Gabon. Early ball. And Tapsoba just cleans up there. The ball into... Ooh, where's Ouattara now? He's in now. Comes inside. Oh. Tried to probably cut on inside. He should have just probably went himself and just shot. But he decided to be clever. Turn inside and then just a loose touch there. Tried to maybe poke it towards Traore, but instead he doesn't. I think you should just power ahead and try and score yourself. It comes inside and there's an interception there by Obisa to put it out for a corner. Yeah, the coach is angry with that decision making there. Oh no, it's not even a corner. Sorry, it's a throw-in. Kabori to take. Torre feeling he was fouled there. May fouled there. By Ouattara. Here's Kanga. Looking for movement further forward. Taps over with the header. Here's Poco now. And there's a Gabon throw. It's a ball into the box. Ooh, May and Bupens are trying to go for it, and I think there's a clash of heads now. Both of them rising to try and get the header, but it gets headed over the bar. I don't know who gets the final touch. Let me just have a look. It's a good cross in. Yeah, May gets the final touch. He was reaching back, trying to get the header. Bupenza as well coming in. Ooh, when they clash their heads together. And they're both going to get some treatment now. Yeah, they're both up. Seem fine. After that clash of heads, but yeah, Gabon not looking likely to get back into this game. But all it does take is one moment, and you could probably see them back into the game. There will be some changes will be needed by Burkina Faso, in my opinion, in order for them to continue the same way they're going. Because let's have a look. Oh, they lose the ball here. Oh, is it not a penalty? No. Oh. And it's a foul. In the end, that passage of play was crazy. They're saying VAR for the penalty. Is the referee going to have some consultation? Let's have a look at this here. So Kanga comes forward. I think he was already falling, in my opinion. I don't think that's a penalty. No, I think he was waiting for the contact. So if they give it, it'll be very harsh. Yeah, Sumaya Ouattara with the foul on Kanga, but I think he was just waiting for the contact to really play on. I don't think it was a penalty. In my opinion, I don't think it was a penalty, to be honest. It was just a waiting contact there because it was just poor. Kofi and Guira just dawdling on the ball. And I think as Ouattara's coming in, he can just feel the contact and he goes straight down, or he was already on his way down, Kanga. So no penalty for me and no penalty from the referee either. Referees now warning Kofi for time wasting. Says there's going to be no time wasting here. Still 1-0. Gabon nearly in there. They're getting closer. Oof. Offside. Two of the three youngest Afcon players involved in goals are Burkina um, Utara and Issa Kabore. The future is bright. Yeah, I've been really impressed with Kabore, to be fair. Like, in all the games I've seen him playing, he's been really good. And as I said, he's a Manchester City player who's on loan at Troyes. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with him, in all honesty, like in the future. But like, Man City look like they've got a star. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just needs to polish up on some of his like raw attributes, and he'll be really good in the future. They've definitely got themselves a replacement for Kyle Walker in future if they need him. So, it's crazy. But here's Burkina Faso on the attack now. Here's Ouattara. Ooh, nice. Here's Traore now. He trips over the ball, but it's a free kick to Burkina Faso, and there's a booking for Bisa, and it looks like he's going to be sent off because he was booked for that, and yes, he's off, and it is off. It is a second yellow to Obisa. Wow, he is off now. Wow. Obisa sent off for a second yellow card. Referee's getting some advice because he's giving away a free kick, and he was booked for the penalty that he gave away earlier on in the first half. But yes, Obisa sent off. Look, they're great play by Utara between himself and Traore. And it looks like it's something that's happened off. Yes, great spot by whoever has spotted this. Maybe the linesman, maybe VAR, but Ubisa is holding the shirt of Utara as he's advancing into the box. So yeah, that's very interesting there. Very interesting there. And evening, Super Nick. I hope you are well. Thank you for stopping through. You've missed a lot. This has been a very good game so far. First half, within the first 15, 20 minutes, you can see the Gabon players very up for it, imposing themselves on the game very early. But as the game settled down, the Burkina Faso were able to put their foot on the ball and play as they know how to. They win a penalty. Kabore off the right-hand side, crossing the ball into the box. Obisa, the person who's been sent off just now, getting his first yellow for that tackle on him very late in the challenge, very clumsy. But then Traore steps up and he misses the penalty. Steps up. I thought he scored, hits the crossbar, rebounds out, and then it was a corner for Burkina Faso in the end. Then midway through the first half, Ouattara, who's a player who was just involved in that play there, with a great assist to Traore. Keeper was on rushing. He was out of his goal, probably about 22, 23 yards out. And Traore slots in, hits off the post and into the net. They take the lead at 1-0. And it's been an interesting second half. Gabon have been trying to push forward, made a few changes. Here's Traore with the free kick, and it's so bad. So bad, the free kick there from Traore. But yeah, Gabon have come out in the second half. They've tried to get back into the game, had a few opportunities, but nothing really clear cut. Thought they had a penalty shout early, just about 10 minutes earlier on. But I feel like the player Kanga, who went down, was trying to win a foul, in all honesty. But it's all to play for still. Burkina Faso look like they're comfortable with this 1-0 lead and they want to sit on it and try and just spring counter attacks from here on out, which fair play to them. I don't think it's going to work if they don't make changes and freshen up some of the legs in midfield, in all honesty. But yeah, players like Kabore for Burkina Faso have played well. Ouattara, who got the assist as well. Kabore booked now for time wasting by the referee. He needs to be careful. Don't lose your head or, make another mistake, because you'll be sent off and your team needs you, in all honesty. But yeah, and yeah, it's really on Gabon to try and push forward. Alvina, who played really well in the group stages, not been his day-to-day, substituted for May. And to be honest, yeah, that's really it. I mean, it's really a game for Gabon to try and push forward and win. try and push forward and get back into. His pens are now great defending by Tapsoba. Just too strong and too easy for him. He's one for the future as well by Leverkusen. His Bupenza now gets past Kabore, cross, nobody in there, and Yago, not sure who was behind him, heads out for a corner. All to play for. Let's see what happens. It's a corner to Gabon now. 20 minutes to go plus added time. Here's Buanga with the corner. Kanga. And here's Buanga again. Trying to get past two, but he doesn't. Here's Bande now. He's on his own. Needs support. Goes through two, and then he wins a foul, which is great for Burkina Faso. Uchanga just fouling him there. They need to advance at the field and break up the pressure that Gabon were trying to put them under. Corner. Sorry, throw-in to Gabon. And yeah, Gabon down to 10 men. Ubisa sent off for a second yellow. It's going to make it a little bit harder. Here's Kabore now. Loads of space on that right-hand side to push forward into. Feeds the ball into Utara. Yeah, it's a throw-in. Yeah, last touch was off of Utara there. So it's a goal kick. A throw-in to Gabon. Substitution now for Burkina Faso. Bande coming off for Sanogo. Bande's played really well. Been very in terms of his hold up, he's done very well. Just the outlet to try and just run with the ball and carry the ball forward for Burkina Faso. He's known his job. He knows the assignment. He's done it really well today. So he can be proud of his performance. Sanogo coming on to replace him. There's a ball out wide. Who's Buanga? Nice touchdown. Can he get past Yago? He does. Yago, I've not been impressed with him at all. Left back for Burkina Faso. Very, very rash. But yeah, amounts to nothing. I mean, if you remember that first game against Cameroon, it was his tackle within the first minute that caused a problem. I think he even gave away one penalty, if I'm not mistaken. So, he's been all over the place for them. I think May's offside there. Yeah, he's offside. It's a free kick to Burkina Faso. Yeah, he's trying to arc his run, but yeah, just didn't do it far enough. It's a lot of space here for Sanogo now, approaching the box. Can Toure get... Oof. It's a corner. Yes, it is a corner. Toure done really well in midfield for Burkina Faso, but they do need to make changes because that midfield three, they look tired, in my opinion. Yeah. Corner now to Burkina Faso. Is there a breakaway here? Here's Kanga now. Here's Buanga. Here's Uchanga. Tried to feed the towards Poku, but that didn't happen. There's so much space now. Look at Traore. Utara is steaming to try and get into a position to help him, but Traore is trying to go himself. Can he score? Ooh, good save. Here's Sanogo. Can he shoot himself? Corner to Burkina Faso. There's so much space now. The Gabon players are trying to go for it now because you might as well go for broke. It's go hard or go home here in the last 16. An opportunity to get into a quarterfinal. Sorry, but so much space there on the breakaway for Burkina Faso, and it's playing right into their hands. They've stayed compact. They've tried to defend very well and hold on to their 1-0 lead. Another goal for them will kill the game off for them. So here's a corner now. So no goal to take into the hands of Anome. And Gabon is starting quickly because they know that they can get a goal to put themselves back into it. Maybe give them a second win, a bit of energy to try and go for it for the rest of the game. Time is running out now. 15 minutes to go. But they're giving the ball away again. Who's Utara? So no go out wide for him. Poor touch there, but he's going to recover that. Can he cross the ball in? Is Toure out to Traore, takes his eye off the ball, poor touch. And it's a goal kick to Gabon. Who come forward now? Here's May. Trying to get past Tapsoba, but does not. Yeah, Tapsoba there with a nice intervention. The referee is trying to get me to pull up his socks. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. Here's Sangare to Traore. The running from Utara again. Look, he's running, steaming forward now. Keeper comes out of his box to intervene there. This is becoming a crazy ending, people. It's a ball there. Here's Obiang trying to cross it in. Here's Bupenza. Here's Kanga. Tries to take a shot. Blocked. Traore trying to get forward there. He gets his head on the ball, but I think it's a foul on Paloon. They take the free kick quickly. Crossed by Obiang. Low one. Cleared away. Here's Kanga. Here's Obiang. They're saying handball there. Yeah, looks like it. Just Obiang. Can he take a shot here? Ooh, blocked. Blocked and out for a corner to Gabon. This is going to be interesting now. We're into the final 12 minutes of the game, plus added time. Gabon trying to get an equalizer to get themselves back into the game. But Burkina Faso know that they've got a man advantage and potentially an opportunity to break away because of the extra man. Here's Traore. And he's away. So much space now. Comes inside. Comes outside. Here's Utara. Trying to get the ball off him. Keeper's way out of no man's land. Oh! No. And they're denied. Here's Traore. What a passage play there as well. Burkina Faso should have wrapped this game up already. Traore just getting past a couple of men. Here's Utara. Keeper just like in no man's land. Guerra tried to just, and it was curling away. Sanogo just needed a touch possibly, but he misses the ball completely. Ugh, crazy passage of play there. We got Wow Factor says I'm back. It was an interesting first half, but the second half has been even more interesting. You've missed out on quite a bit if you haven't been watching already. And it looks like Traore is down. Yeah, Traore is down at the moment. Gabon do need something. They need something quickly if they want to get back into this game. But we'll see. We'll see. Traore is down. Stretcher is here. This is a tactic I've seen throughout the tournament. Players time wasting. Stretcher being called. Is eating up a few seconds, but let's have a look at. Let's just see what happened to him here. Yeah, this is. Oh, sorry. This is just the chance here where he just gets past. Gets past a couple of players. I mean, he's got that in his locker, Traore. He's got the skills in his locker and all of that. Like, he's come off. I think he's come off now. Bertrand Traore coming off for Konate, so he actually is injured. Also, probably needs to rest him, to be fair. And Sangare played really well again today. Really been impressed with him in the tournament so far. For Simpore, so it's gonna. Hey, this. I mean, if they go through to the next round, they're gonna be very difficult to beat. If Burkina Faso can navigate this last 9 minutes plus added time, they're a very difficult side to beat, in my opinion. Defensively, very strong. They've got some elements up front. Midfield is very energetic as well. You know, outlet of Kabore there. You know, Yago is the weak link in the side from what I've seen so far. He's probably the only player that I'm looking at and I'm saying you could get at him and there'll be a problem. Here's Kabore with so much space to operate in. He's gonna tear himself forward now. Can he get a good ball in? Maybe takes the wrong option there, but here's Torre. Ooh, good save. Good save by the keeper, Nome. But they come again now. There's an extra man advantage, so there's a lot more freedom. You know, I don't think Gabon made a substitution to try and offset that man at the back that they lost of Bisa. But yeah, Kabore with so much space on his right hand side now. Gabon players are tiring. There's a switch of play to Sanogo. Wonderful switch of play by Kabore there to Sanogo. Here's Ouattara. Probably man of the match for me, to be fair. And he wins a foul. Yeah, Ouattara for me, been man of the match, got the assist for the goal. And yeah, he's been man of the match, man. He's been everywhere today. Just looking at this chance again, Kabore with the cross. And Torre with the shot. Keeper saves with his feet. Ooh. Mango with the handball. Looks like a little bit of rebound off of himself. It looked like a handball to me, but no. It's just a free kick to Burkina Faso. Tapsoba standing there looking like he wants to take responsibility for it. And he takes the shot and it hits the wall. The ball's in the box. Oof, good save. Good save there. I think that was Konate with the shot, if I'm not mistaken. Let me have a look. No, sorry, that was Guerra. Sorry, that was Guerra. Oof. Good save. Keeper just palms it over the bar. Yes, what a save. It could have been 2-0. Obiang coming off Ngakatu coming on for Gabon. Toure with the ball, tried to feed the ball there, but wasn't enough. Gabon needs something. They've only got 5 minutes or so plus added time to get back into this game to try and take it to extra time, to be honest. And with that extra man advantage and how much that's already sapped a lot of energy out of the players, I don't know. Is Buanga with his long range shots, and the keeper Kofi just drops it again. Doesn't seem safe with his hands. He's probably one of the weak links in their team, to be fair. Yago and the keeper Kofi. There's a long range shot there, just slips out of his hands there, but he's lucky that there's nobody really there and it's not a big mistake. He's Poku, but he gives the ball away. It's Toure, but he doesn't retrieve the ball. Gabon coming forward, can they? It's Kabore. Fouled. It's too quick. Kabore as well. Man City have got themselves a gem. I don't know how they've been able to get him, in all honesty, but I can't believe that they've got this. They've really planned very, very well. I'm very jealous because he's a good player. Utara fouled there. Man of the match for me. He's been involved in everything. Just puts himself about. As I said, that energy in midfield is going to count them in good stead, depending on who they play. Obviously, we know that if they come through this, they should be playing either Nigeria or Tunisia, which we'll find out who wins that tie tonight. Sanogo to chase this. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that is a free kick there, but great play by Buanga. Gets past a couple of players. He seemed like he has good feet. From what I've been seeing, like he feels like he's confident enough to take on players, and he does well there in this moment to win a free kick for Gabon. A little bit far out. Simpori booked for his play, his foul there. Yeah, just pushes him over, stops him on rushing. But it is a free kick now to Gabon. 2 minutes plus at a time left to go. Can they get themselves back into the game from this free kick, or will it be well defended by Burkina Faso? Let's see. Bupenza takes the free kick. Ooh, just over the bar. I don't think the keeper got a touch there. They're looking for a corner there, but let's have a look. Ooh, maybe fingertips. Maybe fingertips there. Let's have a look. Ooh, yep, fingertips. I think it is. I thought, oh, it's a corner. I thought it was a corner, but no. I thought it was fingertips there by Kofi, the keeper. Man of the match coming off for me. Utara coming on for Abdul Tapsoba. No relation to Edmund Tapsoba. So here's Sanogo now. And just over the bar. There by Tapsoba, who's just come on. Here's Kanga. And There's another booking here for Konate this time. They take it quickly. His Buanga. Referee, I think, says play on. Here's Bupenza. We're into the final. We should be into. We're into at the time now. I don't know how much they've given though. It's 3 minutes of added time here. It's a corner to Gabon at the moment. Let's see. Corner comes in. And they score! And it's the captain, Manga, with the goal to make it 1-1. And Gabon have got themselves a lifeline. And this is going into extra time now. Gabon have got themselves right back into the game. Manga with the goal from the corner. And to be fair, Gabon have been trying. I said it was a very dangerous game for good header there by Manga there. Gets over. Ooh, it looks like an own goal. Let's have a look. Yes, it's an own goal. Guerra with the last touch. So Manga comes in, heads, and then Guerra comes off of him for a goal. And that means we're going into to extra time. Gabon have Gabon are a man down because they've but it looks like they've given the goal to Manga though. Here's Kabore, and it's a foul by Mei there. Go, come on, let's go. Guarin inside, 1-1. Game just got exciting. I feel for Burkina, so close, only 3 minutes to hold on. And they clear upfield. To be fair, Burkina Faso have had chances. Tapsoba gives the ball away. Oh, Bupenza's offside though. He tried. He went too early. There was an opportunity there. He's saying he should have played the ball a little bit earlier, but there was an opportunity there. There was an opportunity there. Let me change this. We are now 1-1. Manga with the goal after 91 minutes, I think it is. The boy trying to go forward, but fouls May. Yeah, I think it was a Guerra own goal, but they've given it to Manga. So let me change that. I think it's a Guerra own goal. And that's it. That is full time. It's 1-1. And it looks like we're going into our extra half an hour of added time in the last 16 game. Guys, that was an exciting game. Not many goals, but definitely exciting. Interesting people. Interesting. Faso, with no one to blame but themselves, missed all those chances with no game management. Yes, they had chances to kill this game off, even with an added man advantage. They weren't able to put the game to bed. And now they find themselves into a situation where they have to play against 10 men, albeit half an hour more to play, makes themselves even more tired. Obviously, they've got to play. If they get through this, the quarterfinal will be on Saturday. I think it'll be the first of the quarterfinals. It should be very interesting to see what happens, in all honesty. But let's see. I mean, Gabon maybe G'd up by getting themselves back into the game. Are they tired? Will they be able to get themselves back in? What late drama here, as well, Factor says. And we've got more commentary from me after. And maybe penalties as well. Should be very interesting. It's exciting. But what's going to happen? This is what I need to know. What is going to happen right now? We'll see. we will see. Yeah, and let me get the score up there because I think it is it is a I thought it was a Guerra own goal in my opinion. Manga with the header from the corner, but I think it deflects off of Guerra last, and so makes it a Guerra own goal. But yeah, they fought hard to make sure they stayed in the game. Obviously, there was opportunities by Burkina Faso that they should have put away to make it 2-0, but they didn't. And I thought it was a dangerous game trying to hold on to that 1-0 lead and manage the game out. To be honest with you, they started to do that way too early. If you do that with 20 minutes to go, then you should be able to do it. But when you're doing it with half an hour to go, then you're giving an opportunity for the other team. You're inviting pressure on for them to get back into the game. So, in all honesty, Gabon, well, I think they deserve getting back into the game because they kept trying. They were a man down as well, kept coming forward. They did not change the way they were playing. Very brave to do that, leaving a lot of gaps in behind. And they come back into the game. I'm just looking at some of these chances here. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting that I'm just looking at this chance there. So this is, yeah, should have scored there, Traore. And yeah, the chance from Guerra, who scored the young goal in the end, should have scored this one. Keep a good save. And then the corner in the end, Manga coming forward, heads the ball onto Guerra, and it's 1-1. Yeah, they're just going for it right now. At this point in time, they're just going for it. They've worked hard to get themselves even into the position where they'll be able to get away with it. But yeah, interesting times. And extra time is about to happen right now. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows if Gabon have enough energy to get through and get another goal? They seem up for it, but can Burkina Faso finish off the game and kill it off finally once and for all? Sorry, people, internet issues, Wi-Fi, and all of that. Wow factor saying, sorry, are the subs allowed? Are they allowed subs? What's the rules in extra time? Are they allowed subs in? I think no. I don't think there's any extra subs. I don't think there'll be any extra subs in my opinion. I think it stays the same. So depending on what you've got left is what you've got. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And we're here. Extra time has kicked off. Extra time has kicked off now. Let me just update this now because we are now into extra time. There we go. I don't think the subs rules change or anything like that. I think it just continues as normal. So let's see what happens in all honesty. But we have kicked off now. Burkina Faso, knowing with the man advantage that they can kill this game off, but will they be able to do it? Or will Gabon come back into this game and get the result that they most desperately want? Here's Buanga. Buanga's played well since he's come on for in the second half. Here's Toure. Konate battling there, but he wins another free kick. Without their captain, without their talisman, will they be able to do something here? Burkina Faso. Here's Sanogo. Here's Tapsoba. Yago in towards Konate there, but the header into the arms of the keeper, and Nome. And Tapsoba runs into him. Yeah, just a bit of a barge. The keeper's gone down. I don't know if this might be time wasting here. He may be a penalty kick specialist, a penalty save specialist. He could be. Who knows? He could be wasting time trying to get them there, because when it comes to penalties, it's all to play for. It's a lottery. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe just trying to preserve a bit of energy, because we know, they are tired. 10 men. So they can pick their moments. May they're bringing the ball down. Trying to get past Kabore, but there's a free kick. And it's Tapsoba with a good ball there. Goes out wide. His Tapsoba getting his Toure. Oof. And here they are on the counter attack now. Here's Bupenza. Still got the ball, Bupenza, but there's no support. Takes a shot. Oof, over the bar. He's tried really hard today. Maybe he went down, but ooh. And it's a goal kick. Tapsoba thought he was fouled there, but no. Yeah, running down the clock for penalties. You never know. He could be a penalty kick specialist. And to be honest with you, they have a better chance of winning at penalties than they do in this extra time period that we have right now, in all honesty. So who knows? There's a ball over the top. Here's Buanga trying to get past his marker there. And Tapsoba cleans up, and he's had his shirt tugged there. There's a clash. Konate, Kanga still going up for the ball together. Sorry, no, it was Uchanga. Sorry, not Kanga. It's a free kick to Gabon. Keeper coming forward to take it. Yeah, Buanga getting past Yago there. Tried to feed the ball in towards Bupenza, but cleared away by Kabore. Sanogo with a poor touch goes out of play. Maybe he just leaves the ball behind. Sanogo with a poor touch there, but these Burkina Faso players, I don't know what they're doing right now. I have no idea. They just seem like their heads are gone because of that late equalizer. They need to concentrate because you can still win the game. Don't throw it away because of a disappointing end to your game. You should have really managed the game a lot better and should have killed the game off as early as possible instead of wasting time trying to just take the 1-0 lead. Yeah, taps over now. Good defending there. Wow. If you're joining people, we are in extra time. It was 1-0 to Burkina Faso in the 28th minute. Bertrand Traore, the captain, scoring the goal. But then a late equalizer by the captain for Gabon, Manga, with a header. But then I think it was ruled a Guerra on goal. So we are all square. And there's 8 minutes just gone in extra time. Gabon with an opportunity to try and turn this around and get the victory. I don't know how likely that's going to be, but we'll see. There's another foul here. Kanga brought down by Toure. Here's Bupenza. Yeah, good tackle there by Tapsoba. Kabore, great play by Kabore there. And they give the ball away again. Here's me. Kanga trying that long range effort and it goes over the bar. Oof. It's a bit of a battle here. He's come away. Here's Bupenza. Tackle by Sanogo, but referee says play on. He's also saying play on. Let me have a look. Burkina Faso goal was disallowed here. Offside for Sanogo. Tapsoba was running away and he's been booked for the celebration as well. Wow. He thought he had scored the winner. He took his shirt off running in celebration and he's been booked for that celebration. Yes, wow factor. I can see there's some internet challenges for myself. So apologies for that. I've been trying to fix it, but it just won't be. It's not working at the moment. I'm not too sure why. but hopefully he'll be fixed soon. With Buanga to his Meyi now. Chest it down. Ooh, good take by the keeper there. Drizzy saying the African refs are moving mad. Okay, so it's working, yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with this internet, to be honest with you. It's not the best. Need to fix it, need to get it fixed. Keeper, the substitute keeper's been booked. Substitute keeper's been booked for Gabon by the referee. The referee's card happy for sure. A lot of bookings in this game. Still 1-1. Final 2 minutes plus added time of this first 15 minutes. Burkina Faso had a disallowed goal just a minute ago or so for offside. That was poor. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think it's just a lot of people using it at this moment in time. So there's a lot of traffic. That's why it's slowing down. Just need somebody to jump off or to leave so we can continue what we're doing over here. And the keeper comes out, and Nome, and the ball goes out for a throw-in to Burkina Faso. Yeah, 30 seconds plus added time in this first 15 minutes of extra time. Here's Yago. Burkina Faso players are shocked that they have to be in this position, having to play extra time here. There's Toure. Sanogo cross into the box and headed away. And that's it. That's the first half of extra time done. It's still 1-1. It's all to play for now. It's all to play for. The Gabon players, the Gabon fans, they should be proud of their team so far. I can't believe that they've gotten back into this game. It's looking like penalties for me because the Burkina Faso players look so disappointed in themselves for letting that lead slip. Let's have a look. Is that offside? It looks like it was. I don't know. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside there. Sanogo is offside. But yeah, this is very interesting. Super Nick, I'm not sure. I feel like Burkina Faso with the extra man advantage should be able to take it home, but they had it and they weren't able to take it home in normal time. Gabon looked tired for me, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll see what happens. They look tired, but they may have that second win and just get through this. Or it goes to penalties, and then we have to get through the first penalty shootout of the tournament, of the knockout stages so far. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, please do what Super Nick says down here. Like the video, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we got the game at 7. So once this is over, I need something quickly to eat, and we're gonna get straight into it. But yeah, it should be fine. No, I'll probably have a quick snack and then get straight into this next game, because it's going to be very interesting later on. Actually, I may have to adjust something real quick, because the stream was supposed to start at 6:30, but may need to push this back a little bit. So give me a second, people. We need to push this back because we can't go live in 15 minutes on that channel. On the channel, we can't go live because we're currently live right now. So I had to push that back for people. Anyone can win. Therefore, it could be a penalty shootout. All you need to do is hold on for another 15. They're all tired. A lot of time wasted in the second half. Yeah, and this is what it is. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I think Burkina Faso are short of ideas. They're also kind of shocked at the fact that they are still playing this game right now, having thought they got the game won and having the man advantage. Gabon also look tired. Will be feeding off scraps to try and get back into this game. They'll have a second win in this next 15. And if they get that one chance, if they can't score it, it's going to penalty shootouts. But if they do score it, they win the game and go through. So it's interesting. And we're back second half of extra time. Sanongo with the cross. Ooh. Keeper just saves at his feet. Burkina Faso trying to start fast and into the keeper's hands. Yeah, I know. This is the thing. I might be here for a long time, to be honest, if it goes to pens. But we're good. We should be good. We should be good. Burkina Faso nearly scored there. They could have taken the lead and tried to defend that. Tapsoba with that chance there. Here's Kabore now. Oh, poor touch. Poor touch. Concentration all over the place. Here's Tapsoba now. Cross. Ooh. Manga putting out for a corner. Corner 2. This is a very elaborate routine. So poor. To do all of that, to do that. Like, they want to throw this game away. I'm shocked. Because at the end of the day, you failed to manage the game out. You were 1-0 up. The 67th minute was when the red card happened. So you had your man advantage for just under 25 minutes. Just under 15, minutes. So, or just over 15 minutes, sorry. So the failure to manage the game out is on your shoulders. And then it's like you don't want to win the game in this extra time. You should kill it off now. Try to anyway with your man advantage. and then try and play out the rest of this game properly and manage it properly. But they've not done that. It's shocking. Here's Bupenza now. Because one chance for this Gabonese side, they're going to, they could score, and then the game is over for you. You won't know where to begin. Here's Tapsoba now, goes round his marker, trying to drive into the box spot. Good defending there. Ochanga. Good defending there, but Tapsoba fouls him. And it's a free kick to Gabon. And May and Tapsoba getting into it. The referee wants to speak to both of them to just stop all of that. It's silly. It's just all silliness. Kabore. He just needed Sanogo to just hold it off and lay it off to him. His Bupenza now. Poor ball. Tired ball. Another tired ball there. Toure is down now, injured, holding on to his leg. I don't know if it's cramp or if it's an actual injury. Medical staff on the pitch trying to just sort him out. He looks like cramp. I don't know. He was getting his leg stretched there, but ooh, like his hamstring might be gone. Who knows? But he's on his feet though. Doesn't need a stretcher. He's walking, so he should be okay, but we'll see. And it's Kabore now. Toure tried to feed it back to Sanogo. And there's a foul. Sanogo, I don't know what he's doing. Like, they've lost their heads. I think these players have lost their heads. They've lost their heads. I can't believe this. Uedrago coming on for Toure, who's played really well. Tired, injured. Who knows? Somebody better source. Yeah, I know. I need to eat something quickly because we jumping into another stream in like just over 25 minutes. So but yeah, this is crazy. It's ball forward. Oh, poor ball there. Kabore. Here's Guira. Oh, save by the keeper there. Anome. And it's all Burkina Faso. I don't know what's going on really. Like, Burkina Faso should have the advantage with the extra man, but look, they've got 5 minutes left. They want to, or just over 5 minutes. They don't want to have a penalty shootout because that won't be good for them. Yeah, who's got on their penalty shootout boots is true. Need Uber Eats, maybe not. I don't know. Spurs are still down 2-0. Big up my guy Augustine. He's coming here. Thank you for coming through. And yes, wow, factor that was a good save. Burkina Faso are pushing now. They're pushing forward. Can they get the opportunity? No, they can't. Kanga. May trying to hold the ball up. He's kind of fresh because he's a substitute from the second half, but he's just waiting for his other teammates to get back into the game. He tries to switch play, and he does well. His Bupenza now. So long ball forward, and keeper gathers. Here's Kanga now pushing forward. Oh, poor touch, but just about gathers. Cross, blocked by Kabore. Ouedraogo with that shot there. And the keeper, Anome, saves it. There's a volleyed shot, but straight at him, though. Gabon to throw in. Buanga. Oh, it was a free kick. It's a free kick here to Gabon. Ngukatu. Just winning it, I think. Yeah, Sanogo with the handball. That was so poor by Sanogo. Why? So poor. Buanga again with the free kick. This is going to penalties. I feel like it's going to penalties, to be honest with you. It's looking like that. Buanga with the free kick. Head away. It's 2 minutes plus added time to go. Here's Buanga. Looking for space to shoot, and he drags it wide. They want to get on with it. There's a lot of space in behind here. Here's Tapsoba now. Ugh. Yeah, we've wasted too many chances. Way too many chances. They can't believe that they're in this position right now. And it's going to penalties. It's going to penalty kicks. It's going to penalty kicks now. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, because I feel like with that, Gabon have a chance of getting back into this game, or winning this game. Sorry, not even getting back into it. Have a chance of winning this game because of the penalty kicks. Penalty kicks are a lottery, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. May backing in too much. It's the final few seconds now. And this is probably going to it's going to penalty kicks now. It looks like it. And that's it. It is full time in extra time. And we're going to penalties here. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. The game has ended 1-1 between Burkina Faso and Gabon. Burkina Faso can't believe that they've gotten into this position here, but it's going to penalty kicks now. And it's now anybody's game because penalty kicks are a lottery. But yeah, crazy game now. Let's go. Big up Isaac, hope you're well. Thanks for stopping through. Afcon Pens, Drizzy saying Burkina Faso are out. If they were, who knows? Next show is coming through in a bit. Guys, this is going to be exciting. First penalty shootout of the knockout stages. Who knows who's going to win? I'm good. I'm good. I'll try and Rich will take over, and I'll jump in once I've just had a little something quickly to eat. Because the game is gonna. It's a bit interesting right now. What's going on? But yeah, they're gonna take these penalty kicks. I reckon they'll be done in about 15 minutes, which will probably give me about 3 minutes before the next one starts. But Rich will be here at 6:50, so he'll be able to take over, and I'll jump in once I'm ready to go. And all of that. But yeah, interesting. All the players are getting their final instructions from the manager, from their coaches, and preparing themselves in terms of who's going to be taking the first five for each team. Players are tired, legs are heavy. Who knows what's going to happen? To be honest with you, who knows? Who knows? Penalty kicks are about to happen soon. Keepers getting their instructions and getting themselves ready. let's see what's gonna happen. We're nearly 3 hours into this stream. Oh man, it should be interesting to see what happens. Everybody getting their instructions from the referee. Should be interesting to see what happens. Penalties about to start soon. Just the players are getting themselves ready, lined up. Burkina Faso must be kicking themselves because they should have won this game, managed it properly, and got through. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Honestly, who knows what's going to happen here? Because it should have really been a game that they should have managed out. But they've given an opportunity now to Gabon to even take the game away from them and go through to the quarterfinals. It's so crazy. It's just too crazy, in all honesty. And they only got themselves to blame. Penalty kicks are about to begin. And it's the keeper stepping up. And no, mate, for Gabon, is stepping up to take the first. It looks like it. No, he's not. He's not. I'm lying. I nearly had a heart attack there. I was like, no way. But no, it's Buanga who's stepping up for the first penalty kick here. Referee just giving his final instructions to the two keepers. Who knows? And the first penalty kick is about to be taken by Buanga. Steps up. He scores. The first penalty kick has been scored by Buanga. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Guys, don't spoil us. Do not spoil us. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. Imagine the pressure at this moment. No, you can go home if you miss. Kabore for Burkina Faso is about to take the first one. No spoilers, I beg, please. Big up Morad. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping through. Yes, on our way. Very, very soon. Kabore to step up. There's no way to call who will win with pens, though. Yeah, no way. No way. Kabore to take his penalty now. And he scores. Good penalty there by Kabore. May stepping up for Gabon here. May steps up and he scores. Woo. Pressure from either side. But May steps up there and scores. Interesting. It's 2-1 to Gabon. They keep it up. Here's the second penalty kick taker for Burkina Faso. And he scores. Utara. Not the man of the match that I called earlier, but the defender. He scores there. High pressure moments. Penza stepping up for Gabon to take the third penalty kick. What's he going to do here? Short run up. And he scores comfortable into the corner of the net. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And Gabon take a 3-2 lead in this penalty shootout. Penalties are a lottery. Tapsoba stepping up for Burkina Faso. Penalties are a lottery, people. So anything can happen. Burkina Faso will be kicking themselves if they lose this game due to the penalty shootout. Let's see. Anome up against Tapsoba. What can he do? Can he tie it up? Tapsoba, great penalty there by Tapsoba. Cool. Sends the keeper the wrong way into the corner into the bottom corner of the net. And that's a really good penalty there. Let's see what happens. Kanga now stepping up for Gabon. It's a long run up for Kanga here. What's he going to do here? Stutters a bit. Oh, saved! What a save there by the keeper, Kofi. in the goal for Burkina Faso. And they might just sneak out of this game with the win. I thought it was a bit of a long run up for him. And he gets the save, which could potentially put themselves back in here. Burkina Faso with the fourth penalty now to take. Simpore to take for Burkina Faso. Short run up here. Oh! Over the bar! Over the bar by Simpore. And we're back level again. We're back level again. Wow. Wow. And there's a lifeline for Gabon here. A lifeline for Gabon here to get back into this game. Poco to take his penalty kick for Gabon. Can Kofi make another save here to potentially put this back into their place? I don't know. Poco against Kofi. Let's see. And he puts it away. Good penalty. Sends the keeper the wrong way down the middle. And Gabon retake the lead again. It's very tense moments now. The long walk all the way to the penalty spot can be nervous for these players. An opportunity to get into a quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations with all the great teams that's around them. Yago, the left back, to take for Burkina Faso next. If he misses, they go out. He needs to score this. If he misses this penalty, they go out. There's big pressure on this penalty. If he scores this, they go to sudden death. But if he misses this penalty, this key penalty here, Yago, then they are out. Let's see. And Yago steps up. And he scores. We go to sudden death. Good penalty there by Yago.
I think you're a bit glitchy. I don't know if it's me.
Nah, it's me. Like something's going on with my internet. I'm on hotspot at the moment, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, I need to try and fix that before the next stream. But yeah, we're it's tense here. We're sudden death.
Yeah, I've literally just tuned in.
It's been a crazy game. It's been a crazy game. The captain Manga for Gabon here to step up. Ooh! Kofi with the hand on it, but not a strong enough hand, and it goes into the net.
Oh yeah, keeper will be disappointed there.
Pressure, big pressure here. We're at sudden death. Penalty kicks here. Let's see who's stepping up. It's Guerra now, who's on goal. Equalized for Gabon. The keeper's been booked for I don't know what, but who knows? Oh, and he scores. He's Rich. Rich is about to go and start the next game. We're still here right now. So I'm gonna finish this off. Rich will do that, and we'll start the next game. So if you want to start coverage on Nigeria, Tunisia, go join Rich on the other stream. But we're gonna be here till the end, and then I will jump in when I'm ready to go over there. It's pressure right now, people. It's pressure right now, people. Good penalty there. Good penalty there by Ochanga. Let's have a look here. Sends Kofi the wrong way. He's angry with himself, but there was nothing he could do. It was a good penalty there by Ochanga. It's sudden death, people. So anybody misses, the other team take the advantage. This is another pressure penalty here. Konate to take it for Burkina Faso. If he misses this, they are out. He needs to score. Let's see. Ooh, just under the keeper's grip. And Konate scores for Burkina Faso. Let's have a look at it again. Ooh. They thought they had it there in terms of the bench. They thought they had it there. Ngakutu to take it. The next penalty for Gabon steps up. Oh, over the bar. Over the bar, and he misses. The second miss for Gabon in the shootout, and really puts them in danger of going out. A poor penalty there. And they're in danger now. They are in big danger now. Because all Burkina Faso need to do is score their next penalty kick. And then that is it. And Tapsoba is stepping up. It looks as if... Yes, he is. To take this final, or potentially final, penalty kick for Burkina Faso. Can they do it? Let's see. Anome on the goal line, trying to get himself ready. Can he save another penalty, or will Tapsoba score here? Tapsoba steps up. Oh, and he saves! He saves! And we keep going. We keep going. This is a crazy shootout. 2 misses each. Wow. Anome with a save there. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. His Paloon, he's going to take this. Oh, he misses as well. Hits the underside of the bar and stay out. Oh. And Burkina Faso have an opportunity. This is the 3rd miss now for Gabon. Burkina Faso have the opportunity to win this after being down and out. There's an opportunity here for them to win this. Can they do it? The Gabon coach they're on their knees. Everybody's on their knees. Ouedraogo to take this final penalty kick potentially for Burkina Faso. Can he do it? Steps up and he scores! And they've done it! Burkina Faso are through to the quarterfinals on penalty kicks. Ouedraogo with the final penalty kick for Burkina Faso. Everybody's on the pitch, running, they're celebrating. They've done it in front of their supporters. Gabon, valiant effort, did as well as they could. 10 men for at least 50 minutes at least. They were going to this penalty shootout. 3 misses from them, 2 misses for Burkina Faso. But in the end, they've done it. They have done it. And there's so many comments in there. I had to take the comments off, people. I had to get the comments off because of all of the stuff that was going on. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do this. I had to take it off. And they're through. And they're through. People, I need to get something to eat. The other stream's already started. I'm going to get something quick to eat and I'm going to join the other stream. But it's been amazing to watch this game with you guys. I'm going to just slap these comments in here real quick and then we are good to go. We are good to go. But people, I'll be back very, very soon. I'll be back very, very soon. Rich has already started. So if you're already there, make sure you join in with Rich. But people, thank you very much for joining me. We're over 3 hours in here. And those of you who have been here all from the beginning, it's been amazing. Should be a big tie again. Coming in about 4 minutes. They're about to kick off. But people, we'll be back in a minute. It's going to be on my channel as well. So if you're tuning in on Pros Only TV or Eagle Eye Football, we're going to be doing it. I'm just going to be eating quickly and I'll jump in as we go along. But people, we'll be back in a minute. Thank you very, very much to everybody here. And I'm out. Peace.